Hi, this is Terry, and I got my little helper Easton here with me today. So he's going to help us with some weights in the two different carts that we make for the Cat 1s. And then we just have the heavy duty for the Cat 2 as well. So I just want to show you a couple things. First off, if you're looking to just hold the weights on the cart so you don't have to, if you need to move them around and get them out of the way and everything, it does hold all 8. I just kind of wanted to show you the difference. The 70s do fit down inside, but obviously this outside one will sit up on top. But it is caught. They're catching the bar over here, so they will stay on there. But if you wanted this on, you could put all these on the hitch, and then your 2-inch receiver right here would go into right here, and then you can leave the weights on your hitch and wheel them out of the way. So I'll kind of show you both of them here today. One of the questions that we get a lot of is why make a heavy duty and a standard. This is what we started out with before I even owned the company. This is what Greg had built. It works great. The only thing is with it is it's pretty narrow this way. So if you are going in and out of garages and across floors that are uneven, sometimes they can get a little tippy. Like if you're coming out of the garage, from the garage floor to your driveway, sometimes that crack can get a little offset or whatever, or sometimes it heaves up, over time. That's where if you catch it with this wheel, they can kind of dump. Okay, so if you're paying attention, if you use 2 hands when you're moving it, I've been able to always catch it, without them tipping over. But if you're just giving it a big shove, you might end up with weights in a cart upside down. So well, I guess with that being said, here's kind of the difference. This is wider. It's not a lot, but it is wider, so it's not nearly as tippy. So Easton, you want to just show them how you can wheel this around?
Sure.
All 4 wheels we do have locks on. I only got the one on now, but even our 9, you can wheel it around. Even our 9-year-old, can wheel this around. You want to do a little circle with it and come back? Hey, you don't have to go quite so far.
I know. I like going far. Whee.
Well, don't run into stuff. Hey, why you gotta be running into stuff?
I did nothing there. I did nothing.
So, I mean, it wheels around. I mean, there's a lot of weight on there. The 670 pounds and then the 141 pound. So, and then these are a little bit bigger wheels, so it does wheel a little bit easier. And just that extra width in the cart. We can't go wider this way because we still got to stay within the quick hitch. So we can't go any wider. We can only go a little bit, if you want to call it longer or wider, however you want to say it. But that we can only come out farther, not wider that way. So, but other than that, these are quick hitch compatible for Cat 1s and Cat 2s. That's the really nice part about it. A couple different ways you can do this. I mean, I would recommend lowering this down and then just sliding this in there, but hopefully for this purpose I can lift this up quick. There you go. You want to put that in there? You're not straight. There you go. There you go. And then put that one in right there. All right. So this is I think the original dual bracket that I had 6 years ago now, and it has been sitting outside out by our storage unit for a while. So it is rusty, but I mean overall, this is 6 years old and it's been sitting outside for a year or two. And this is it. I mean, this is where the weights, ride and bounce around. So it's going to take off the powder coat, but the rest of the spots, I mean, this I've obviously ran into stuff, or it's got tipped over or whatever. So the really nice part about this cart is on this dual bracket or the HH1, you can have the weights facing in, and when this comes down, the weights will still clear here for you to drive out. On the offset, that offset bar is too high. You can't have your weights go that way. So if you only wanted 8 weights on this dual bracket, they can go forward, put it on the cart, take it on and off, no problem. but your weights are forward. If you want more weight than just the 8 of them, then you can put another row of 8 back here. That's the nice part about it. But you do have versatility that way. And I think that's really about it. So I'll take this off you and lift that up for you. Okay. Might have to adjust that some more, but this does, there we go. It was hung up a little bit. So then you can just wheel it around. So if you got your weight sticking out here, that's fine. If you want to leave your hitch on there and get rid of all the weight because you're going in a soft area or something like that and you don't want weight, you can store them on there and you can move them around. So there's the 2 different carts that we make, and if you have any questions, please reach out.